Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bryony and I'm one half of the Indecisive Readers. Today I am here to do my July TBR. One, I can't believe we're already in July, but two, I'm back with Twister TBR and I'm going to try and fit it into the Path or Pantheon readathon for Myth Tape Reads. What I'm going to do, because otherwise I'm going to confuse myself, I'm going to go through all the Twister TBR prompts and then I'm going to go back through and say what other ones I'm going to read and like how they relate to my Path or Pantheon pantheons, choices, TBRs is the word I want. Green left foot was, I'm going to say, there. It was there or that side. Which side should we go for? Let's go for that side. Left hand was there. Where's my right foot? Red. Oh, I'm not starting off very well now, am I?
No.
I clearly ran away and thought, ha ha, you can deal with this next time. Right hand. No. Right. Are you sure this is right, Bradley? Because apparently my hand's back there. I can't reach. I'm going to start there. No, it might even be there. We're going to start here.
Okay.
Search my leg.
Left foot blue.
Oh God, this was less embarrassing when someone wasn't watching me. Red. Contemporary. So the first role I had was for contemporary, and so for this I'm going to read The Black Dress by Deborah McGock. The publishers sent this to me and it comes out kind of late in the month and I'm kind of excited to read it. It's a bit different to what I'd usually read. I think it's a romance, but basically the woman goes to funerals because people don't then have wives. I don't know, it sounds weird, but it also sounds like it might be quite fun. The author is the author of The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, and that's a highly acclaimed book, and so I'm hoping this one will be really fun as well.
Right foot green. Good luck.
You enjoying this? See if I can move this hand. Oh, it's my fault. I put my hand there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Can I move that hand to swing it round? Probably not. Can I lift it up if I'm going to put it back down?
Let's go with yes, because otherwise it's going to be impossible. I'm not convinced it's possible anyway, but it'll be slightly more doable.
Hang on. Animal character. The next prompt I got was an animal cover, and this came out perfectly because the June theme for Fairy Loot was animal companions, so I hope the book is going to have an animal character. It hasn't arrived yet in time for this video, but hopefully by the month it will arrive. If not, I'll be sad. And the book is Fire with Fire by Destiny Soria. I think this is about two sisters and some dragon. Presumably a dragon counts as an animal character. I'm just quite excited for the box to turn up because apparently it includes a Priory inspired item. I don't really know a lot more about the book apart from this will be good because I'll read a book subscription box straight away.
6. Left foot yellow.
I was about to say I'd like my left foot to go.
Yeah.
Over there. Sorry Max, I might kick you. Oh no. Not sure that. Oh no! I got myself in a twist. I may have to accept a punishment and just start again. Was it left foot yellow?
Yeah.
Friend recommends. The next prompt I have is a friend recommends, and so for this I'm choosing Midnight in Everwood by M.A. Kuznia. I got the ebook of this a couple of months ago and I've been really looking forward to reading it. It doesn't come out until October, but I have had other people read it and say it's really good, including Jess over at Passports and Paperbacks. I think that's the right way around, it might be the other way. But she really recommends the book, we keep talking about it, and we've just pre-ordered a special edition, so I'm so excited to read it. And yeah, it's one of my most hyped books of the year. It's a like nutcracker retelling, so I think July is obviously the perfect time to read a Christmas book.
Left hand yellow. Don't know how this works. Oh, the left hand's already, yeah.
Been on TBR for over 6 months.
The next prompt is for a book that's been on my TBR for over 6 months. I'm probably cheating with this, but we're going to use it. I have the Mime order by Samantha Shannon because I've been meaning to reread and annotate it for over 6 months, I think since about November, but I just never got round to it. It's the second book in the Bone Season series. I have reread and had the Bone Season, never got round to this before reading The Mars Fallen, which is a bit of a shame because now I know stuff about The Mars Fallen that I didn't know in the Bone Season, so I would have liked to have completed a reread before like doing that, but can't do anything about that. I'm hoping to annotate it and draw on it as well because I really like doing that.
Right hand red.
No. Illustrated cover.
The next prompt I have is for an illustrated cover. So I'm chosen What We Devour by Lindsay Miller. This is another NetGalley book that comes out in July, I think in like 5 days, so maybe it's 4. But anyway, I really need to get on and read that, and so I have kind of started it. I'm a chapter in, I haven't really got very far. It's a dark book apparently, and I think it has an asexual protagonist. I don't really know a lot about it though.
Right hand yellow.
Retelling.
The final Twister prompt is a retelling, so this works out perfectly because I haven't read the next Myth Take group pick, and that is The Flame and the Mist by Renee. I think this might have like Japanese influences and something else, but I can't remember what the something else is. I have owned this for about a year, and so I'm excited to try it. I have read some of her work before and didn't love it, but I think this is going to be like more my thing because the last one was that vampire book and I just didn't get on board with it. I'm really excited to read this, and the cover is stunning and everyone else is excited, so that's cool. Now I'm going to talk about my 2 Pantheon TBRs. The first one I've chosen to follow is the Greek Pantheon. The first prompt is from Athena and it is set in a city. I don't know if this is set in a city, but I hope it is, and if it's not I'll change it. And that is The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. I'm just putting this on because I really want to read it, and like I said, I'm not quite sure which other one it's going to fit at the moment, but I'm really excited to read it. It's a sapphic fantasy retelling and it's the Illumicrates, so it's really stunning. It's a hefty chunky book, and I'm going to buddy read it with Jess again over at Passports and Paperbacks. Did I get it the right way or did I do it the wrong way? I still don't know. She's also one of the team leaders for the Greek Pantheon, so that's quite cool, and I think she's putting on her TBR for something. There are a couple of other people we're buddy reading it with, but I can't remember their names, so I'm really sorry. The next prompt is from Aphrodite and it is a romance, so I'm going to read The Black Dress because I have to read it, and so fitting it onto my TBR works. The next prompt is for Aries and for a dark book, so I'm choosing What We Devour by Lindsay Miller. As discussed, apparently it's already a dark book. I got like a chapter in, like I said, and there were dead bodies and killing, and I don't really know. I think it's about death. Then Hades' prompt is first in a series, so I'm reading The Flame and the Mist by Renee. The final prompt I have for this Pantheon is from Hestia, and it's fire on the cover or in the title, so I'm reading Fire with Fire by Destiny's Soria. So the other path I've chosen to follow is led by Aoife, who is over at A Little Book Elf Reads, or no, she changed it. What's she called? She's now Dearest Darling Aoife, I think. I'll link everyone down below, but the first prompt is Oimoikane. I don't know how to say that, and it's a thought-provoking book. So I am reading Queer, A Graphic History by Meg John Barker. This does what it says on the tin. It's a graphic history of the like word queer and queer theory. I'm like a few pages into it, but it's quite quick to read. I mean, I think my phone said it would take like an hour and a half to read the whole thing, because although it is over 300 pages, it does include pictures or illustrations, and so it takes up more room to say probably less stuff. The next prompt I have is for Kijoten, and that is feature music. So I'm gonna use, possibly cheating, the Mime order by Samantha Shannon, because Warden has a gramophone and I think Jackson listens to music as well. It has music in a very low-key way. Then we have Hachiman and featuring archery. I don't know if it features archery much, but the whole series does, so I'm going to count it. And that is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is one of the ones I'm borrowing as an audiobook from the library. I think it's narrated by someone Circus, the guy who voices... Oh my god, it's been so long. The guy who voices Gollum. I think he's the one who narrates it, so that should be quite fun, and yeah, it just involves me not having to like actively read, so hopefully I should get through it quite quickly. Then we have Izanami and a book set on an island. I have been recommended this by Aoife, and it is Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. The audiobook I have this is like 2 hours long, and I listen on like 1.5 speed, so like hopefully just over an hour, like an hour and a half, I'll be done with it. Which will be handy because that's less reading to do and a prompt will be done. I've been wanting to watch the show for ages, and so I suppose it sets me on that path, and apparently it's quite cute and nice, and it's a middle grade, so hopefully it's cool. And the final prompt I have is Kojin and a book featuring food. So for this I'm going to read Midnight in Everwood by M.A. Kuznia, because I know there is cake in this and I like cake in books. I don't think that's too ambitious a TBR, although it is 10 books long. I've only added like 3 books I wasn't initially planning on reading, but I probably would have read them anyway, or I needed some audiobooks, so it made more sense for me to find ones that would definitely fit with my TBR. So this is my physical TBR as it stands. I think I only have 1 more to turn up to read physically. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and comment down below to let me know if you're joining in or if you have already read any of these books, and I will see you in another video. Bye!
I'm very uncomfortable.
Are you enjoying it?
No.